So we head into the Europa Conference League second round knockout leg 1, and we're playing a team not too far away in honesty. Roll the intro. No, I won't stop. Hello and welcome back to the Folkestone Invicta save, and we're travelling to Scotland. Really not that far. We're playing Hibs up in Edinburgh, up in Scotland. So it is quite a distance from Folkestone to Edinburgh, but it's nowhere near like Ukraine, I guess. I don't know. It was an interesting thing. We've got Hibs. They're not brilliant. They're second in the Scottish Premiership at the moment, 1 point ahead of Rangers, miles behind Celtic, as you'd imagine. But they're all right. I mean, we should win. We should win quite comfortably. They obviously didn't finish top of their group. They finished second behind Maritimo, and then they beat Genk 4-1 on aggregate. That's actually a pretty good result. But yeah, I'm confident that we should win. But we're not in the best of form. The Tottenham 0-0, where were we last together? Was it West Ham Tottenham? I can't remember where we were last together. Or is it there? It might have been there, because I think we got smashed. But we beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. We beat Fulham 2-0. We beat West Ham 2-0. Drew with Tottenham 0-0, which sort of shocked us a little bit. We lost to Everton 3-2 in the 88th minute, but then beat Aston Villa 3-2 in the 85th minute with Bruno getting a hat-trick. We've lost 2-1 to Man City, went ahead with a penalty, but they were just too good for us and they battered us. They deserved it. Wolves 1-0 loss. Lisandro Martinez scoring a tap-in at the back post after a corner in the 45th plus 1 minute. We've just beaten Barnsley 1-0, but I needed to get some morale up, so I played a really strong team, and it took until the 84th minute to break them down. Really disappointing, that result, to be honest. But we go into the game against Hibernian. We're going to do both legs in this episode, so we'll play the first leg, do Burnley off camera, and then come back for the second leg to see how we get on. We are into the quarterfinals of the Cup, where we'll face the Rovers or Spurs, so let's see how we get on. But first up then is the game against Hibs, which is just coming up. We'll be back for kickoff. So this is how we're going to line up then. Ramos in goal, Gunnlaugsson, Marin, Medina, Ludwig, Vincent, Bunga, Chia, Taylor, Osmani, and for how we're going to line up? No, I'm going to start Paulo Cesar in attacking midfield, actually. Gunnlaugsson hasn't had the most auspicious start. I couldn't have spent £93 million on him. 4 appearances, 6.6 average rating, and he's given away 1 penalty. So, yeah, it's not brilliant. It's not brilliant. Right, who else do we want on the bench? We want Berger on the bench. He's just coming back from an injury, so I don't feel like we need to risk him in this game. And Gio for an attacking option as well. Or I should have a goalkeeper on the bench, to be honest. So we'll go for that. Let's get into it. Oh, it's an interesting scenario, this, because it's a pretty useless competition, but it would be amazing to win it with Folkestone, because I want to sort of win everything possible that we can. A first leg win would do us absolutely wonders, especially away from home. So let's go out there and do it. And I am expecting us to win. We're going to start on attacking. They're in decent form, Hibs, but I'm expecting us to win. So we're going on attacking. We've got Bruno up front. We've got Chia back on the wing. He's had a rest because he was feeling a bit jaded, so we gave him like 2 games off, and Ida went out to right wing. The odd thing we've got at the moment is Osmani at left wing as an inside forward. He either plays unbelievably well or unbelievably shit, and that's a bit of a worry. Chia, oh look at that, just accelerates past him. In it goes. Osmani's there. Fernandez blocks. Fernandez gets it back, but we can't get the goal as Spencer comes forward now for Hibs. Hackett takes it on. We have got numbers back. That's a good tackle. Cleared away. Fernandez will get on it. Skins past his man. Keeps going. Fernandez squares it. Osmani's there, shoots, and he tucks it in the bottom corner. So expect him to go on and have a really good game today because he scored early on. 9 minutes in, 1-0 up. That's what we like to see. Lovely stuff, that. As Bunga played it forward, Fernandez just skipped round his man. Held it up. He had runners galore in, and he picked out Osmani. Lovely left-footed finish in for the youngster into the near post. 1-0. Got the away goal early doors. We will give them a shout of get creative to see what we can do. Wood. Rodriguez back to Woods. So they've got Wood and Woods. Jay Williams is tackled by Ludwig, but Barron picks up. Ludwig gets in again. Osmani, long to Fernandez. Fernandez has he's got a lot of work to do here. Chia gives him support, gets into the area, shot blocked, and Hackett gets it away into Spencer to Barron. Barron comes forward with it again. He's put under pressure, but it's a free kick. And is that a yellow card? No, it's not. It's just a talking to at the moment. But Ramos takes the goal kick to Marin. into Medina. They're playing a high press Hibs, and that could cost them. Osmani down. Oh, he's just bursting past his man. Osmani gets round him, gets in. Fernandez shoots. It's blocked. Chia there, but a good block from Malloy, which is a cracking name, Malloy. But yeah, it's still 1-0. Just a win. I'm just happy with a win. We got the away goal. It's our only shot on target at the moment, so very happy with that. We're going to just work it into the box. I think we're having a few too many, potentially from range. Let's try and go for that perfect opportunity. Barron into the box, lays back. Rodriguez shoots. It's not the best clearance in the world, but we don't concede. That's all I'm fussed about at the moment. 7 shots, 1. There you go. We had another one on target now. 4 and 2 for them, 8 and 2 for us. It should help working it into the box a little bit. Osmani, Vincent, Osmani again. Paulo Cesar. Paulo Cesar does well. Into the box, shoots, and the goalkeeper sees it wide. But we are pretty much quite comfortable. 69% possession for the lads. Osmani gets beaten in the air. Bunga picks it up. Bunga shoots, blocked again. Back out to Vincent. What can he do? Looks to put a cross in, and it's cleared. It's not cleared away for a corner. It's deflected behind for a corner. But yeah, it's going pretty well. The biggest concern is the performances of Gunnar Laugson. He is only 19 though. It's just that, 93 million is a lot of money. Marin turns out to Vincent. Vincent cuts through, blocked. Marin picks it up. Medina into Bunga. They've got a counter attack on here if they nick the ball. Vincent into Chia. Chia to Fernandez. Fernandez to Bunga. Into Osmani. It's very, very tight down the middle. Gunlaugson back to Chia. He's got Gunlaugson again, but he's tackled, and they will see it out for a throw-in. So we need to, just make sure I think we sort of deserve a second goal. I don't know why we're playing it through the middle. Oh well, that's nearly a perfect opportunity. Ludwig in behind, squares it. Taylor clears. I'm just wondering if it is that work the ball into the box, which is making it all a bit narrow. Because I don't know why we're trying to force it through. Work it ball into the box can still count from the wings as well, but I don't know. It looks like we're trying to get it in. So I gave it a go, taking it off. We'll see what happens. As Ludwig wins the header into Barron. Ludwig steals the ball off Barron, and he comes forward with it. He's got lots of men around him. Bunga into Vincent. Vincent to Chia. Chia's got Gunlaugson one more. Gunlaugson all the way across to Osmani, back to Ludwig. Ludwig into the box and shoots. Burgess with a good save for Hibs. It's pretty comfortable. Can I say it's pretty comfortable? We should be more than one up, but I guess with the team we are and the position we're in, we should be thinking about winning this competition, really. Wood puts it in. Osmani with a header. Paulo Cesar will keep it alive, and he's got acres of space to run into. He's got Fernandez in the middle. He ignores him and goes in towards Vincent. It's over the bar. Should have taken a touch. But 5 block shots we've had. So they are throwing their body in the way, Hibs. But 10 minutes in, Osmani gave us the lead, and that's what we take to half-time. You've played well. You can still improve. And there's a lot more to come. We'll reinforce that message of improvement, other than the last one, which I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. But Paulo Cesar not having the best of games. We'll give him... He's still new to the country and everything, so we'll give him a bit longer. His countryman is obviously still out injured, so... That's going to cheer again, just accelerating past Malloy, but he managed to get a foot on the ball. So some other big games, Sporting and Borussia Dortmund. So one of the big 2 teams left in the competition will go out for sure. As Gunlaugson tries to get into the box, Malloy with a good tackle. This is the sort of game that we want Gunlaugson to really be dominating. Fernandez back to Gunlaugson. Gunlaugson, he goes round 1, goes round 2, into the box, tackled at the last minute. A great run from the youngster, Osmani. Paulo Cesar. Osmani again, shot blocked, and Burgess picks it up quite easily. Let's go for a really different approach. Let's get some shots on sight. Obviously, we're encouraging the team you saw there to run at the defence in this one. We're better than them, so I think that is a thing we can afford to do as Ludwig heads it over the bar. 5 half chances we've created. I didn't manage to see what the clear cuts were. Let's make some changes here. We'll get Chia off, can be replaced by... We'll put Ida out on the wing. Paulo Cesar's got much better into the game, or much more into the game now. And I think that's the only sub we'll go for. We have got that Burnley game I need to consider. Everyone's going to be a little bit tired for that, but 19 shots, 6 on target. Let's take shots. We'll just don't make it so they don't have to run at the defence so much anymore. 20 minutes to go, and it's been a comfortable performance. We'll give Kenny a run out for Ludwig at left back. Still on attacking as we get a free kick in a dangerous position. I think it'll be Vincent to fire this one in. It is. Vincent pings it in towards the back post and Marin will pick it up. Paulo Cesar back to Vincent. Shot on. Fires it in the bottom corner. His third goal of the season. An assist for Paulo Cesar. And that is probably us into the next round. 2 away goals. I can't imagine Hibs putting up much of a fight at Radnor Park Road as Marin picked up the header away. Paulo Cesar thought he was going to shoot, but he laid it off once more and then absolute bullet into the corner. A lovely finish from Vincent. 22 shots we've had away in a European competition is frankly quite embarrassing for the home team. Paulo Cesar, he's got runners overside. He uses Ida, flicks it on. Fernandez, good save from Burgess. And I still didn't see how many clear-cut chances we've made. I think it's none. Yeah, 0 clear-cut chances, 6 half chances. Interesting. Hackett comes forward down the left, up against Gunnlaugson. Good block on it, and it goes behind for a corner. We'll just drop down to positive now. We've got that 2-goal lead. So we've got the 2 away goals, got a 2-goal lead. Let's just make sure we don't get a sending off. So we will do Gashi can come on for Marin at the back, which means we'll likely concede because we're taking someone off on a 7.2. As Fernandez shoots, hits the wall. Cesar back to Fernandez, back to Bunga, into Kenny, and we recycle possession, which is fine. Happy with that. Yeah, Gunnlaugson can come off tackling a little bit harder. He's up to a 7. It's his best game at the club. He's found his level, and it's the Scottish Premiership. Bunga, Gunnlaugson. Gunnlaugson still goes forward. Good ball to Osmani. Gets his second of the game, but I think he's offside. He is offside. Gunnlaugson denied an assist, and Osmani denied a goal. But 9 shots, 9 on target, 6 blocked. How close was it? Oh, it's obvious. It's obvious. He should be doing better. So, as Hackett picks up the ball on the left again for Hibs, inside to McLeod. McLeod, there it is. It's the final whistle, 2-0. A very good win, to be honest. And I'm going to tell him that. We need to boost that morale up. We need to keep the morale going. We hammer Hibernian. Yeah, we did absolutely hammer them, to be honest. That's embarrassing. But we'll be back for the second leg where I'm going to go and play Burnley offline in between these 2 games. We'll be back in just a jiffy. Okay, so we're back for the second leg against Hibernian, and we take a 2-0 lead with 2 away goals into this as well, which is good. But we've been drawn because the Europa Conference League has the quarters and semi-final draw before these results are even known. We've been drawn in the really tough side of the group, of the competition. So if we have a look and go stages, so the second knockout round, as we know, is here. Quarterfinals, us or Hibs will be playing Villarreal or CS Maritimo. And then I will predict that if we get to the for God's sake, if we get to the semis, we're going to be playing Borussia Dortmund, I imagine, because it's Hibs or Folkestone or Villarreal or CS Maritimo versus Maccabi Tel Aviv, Udinese Sporting or Borussia Dortmund. So, yes, and that is much tougher than facing AZ, Monaco, Fenerbahce, because that's who's going to get through in that side of the group, one of those. But, yeah, Dortmund Sporting 0-0. If Sporting win that would be easier for me. Villarreal look like they're going to beat Maritimo, so whatever happens, we can say when we win the competition that we've done it the toughest route possible, I would say. But we beat Burnley 2-0, which is good, getting into hopefully a good run of form again now. 3 wins on the bounce. Bunga scored an absolute belter, so Brad will be happy with that. And Bruno Fernandes popping up with a goal as well. Osmani, again, not playing well. If he plays well, we play well. If he doesn't play well, he gets subbed off and then we play well. But you can see 2 losses, 3 wins in a row. So let's see how we can do. Taylor is out with flu, so Paulo Cesar will come in and we'll put let's put Gio on the bench in case we want to give Fernandez a rest. Cheer's a little bit tired, so we'll start Ida on the wing and Ludwig can have a rest. He can be dropped for Kenny. Gunnlaugson can we'll start Marin, why not? No, actually James Hamilton's back. Let's start James Hamilton at wing back and we'll give Gunnlaugson the day off completely because we'll need him in the Premier League games coming up because he actually played very, very well against Burnley. He's had 2 good games in a row, so hopefully he's turned a corner as well, which will be very useful. But yeah, Ramos in goal. Hamilton, Berger, Medina, Kenny, Bunga, Vincent, Ida, Paulo Cesar, Osmani and Fernandez. That is a very, very pale back 4, isn't it? They have Malloy, who is James Hamilton's twin. Woods and Highland, who sort of look like twins as well, just with different haircuts. Yeah, we should be very, very easily going through in this because we have 2 away goals. We're now at home. I think we should play even better than what we did in the first game. Pay close attention to him. We can unsettle him, make it uncomfortable. We've looked good in training. I'm focusing on what we can do rather than them. If you think at how much we battered them at their ground at Radnor Park Road, we should make really quite easy pickings of this game, to be honest, and we should be sailing through into the next round of it. So if we go Europa Conference League, Villarreal Maritimo, so Villarreal already 1-0 up, so it looks like we're going to be playing Villarreal as Berger goes close with a free kick just past the post. We'll be playing the Yellow Submarine then in the quarterfinals. Does Dortmund go 1 up as well? So they're really the fixtures we need to worry about as Ramos makes a good catch and a quick kick out to Osmani. That's a wonderful ball out. Great delivery from the goalkeeper as Osmani gets around his man, shoots, it's blocked, and well, they just hoof it away. But what a ball from Ramos. I've taken him off, just rolled it out to the defenders now, and so he's got a bit more freedom about what he can do with it when he gets it at his feet. He goes to Kenny, into Bunga, out to Osmani, who's pulling wide and then drifting in as Osmani beats one, lays it in. Fernandez is there. Good save from Anthony Burgess in goal for Hibs. But straight away again, pure domination from Folkestone Invicta as the corner comes in. Taylor heads it away. Malloy will dribble forward as much as he can, but gets tackled by Bunga. Yes, he does. Bunga comes away with it. Lays it back to Vincent, into Fernandez. Fernandez shoots and blocks. Osmani will pick it up. Down to Kenny. Kenny can put a cross in if he gets around Yanikov, but he's fouled. And it should be a booking because he was absolutely past him. But referee's been lenient. In it goes. Burgess with a punch. Paulo Cesar picks the ball up. Beats his man. Into the box. Shoots across the goal but can't get it on target. 6 shots. 2 on target. 2 off target. 2 blocked. It's a game of 2s at the moment as we have a 2-0 lead on aggregate. Malloy. Taylor over the top. Pert Harris. Into Wood. Back to Pert Harris. Over to Yanikov, who wins the header down to Wood. Wood on Highland with the overlap. Highland is into Yanikov. Yanikov looks to beat his man, crosses it back. Hackett's there off the bar, and Kenny puts it behind for a corner. Coming close there, Hibs, hitting the bar with their first shot. 1 shot, 0 on target, 1 woodwork is what they have as Hackett heads it into the arms of Ramis. Ramis? That's not his name. Ramos. And, well, Hibs showing they do have some intent in this game, which is, you know, odd. I thought they would just sort of roll over and get their bellies tickled, like Rude my dog likes. But, yeah, half an hour in, I guess, you know, we're not playing brilliantly. As Palace, Palace has nearly dropped the ball. Medina, good header. Vincent, back to Berger. Berger up to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Berger. Up to Ida. Adam Ida comes through. Oh, Adam Ida skips around his men. Berger's good save. Could have squared it into Paulo Cesar, but I'm happy with that. I'm streaming every day at the moment. FIFA 20. Man United save. We've just signed Adam Ida and he's in my reserves. That's what reminded me of it. So come and check it out. 8 o'clock on the channel on YouTube. Streaming some FIFA 20 stuff. Be good to see you. That's 8 o'clock Singapore time, which is 1 o'clock UK time. So Hackett comes forward. Out it goes to Yankov. Yankov looks he's got a couple of men to get round. He gets a shot off. Easy save for Ramos though. Really not going to be that tested from there. Needs to be better, Yankov, whatever your name was. What's his name? Yeah, Yankov. Yank it off. Dortmund are 2 and up. Maritimo have got a goal back, but Villarreal do have the away goal. So there'll be plenty to keep an eye on, it looks like, in the Europa Conference League. Kenny brings that down well. Medina. Out to Berger. Berger up to Ida. Ida, can he skin his man, number 18? He lays it off to James Hamilton. Hamilton's cross is blocked as Berger picks it up. All the way back to Ramos. Keeping the ball well. 9 shots, 3 on target for us. 2 of them blocked. Paulo Cesar beats his man. Keeps going forward at pace. Paulo Cesar, terrible shot. What on earth is Paulo Cesar shooting? Because that is dreadful. We'll look at now as we go into half time. Where is Paulo Cesar? Long shots, 12. That's not that bad. Finishing 13. Yeah, he's more of a playmaker, really, isn't he? 6.6 for Paulo Cesar, but we haven't really. We'll leave it as it is. We'll tell them they've got to buck their ideas up. I'm not happy. I'm not. Fernandez, you can look stressed, man, but you know you need to be scoring some goals. Medina into Bunga. Paulo Cesar gets around his man. Looks like he's going to be all flair, no shot. Paulo Cesar. Looks like he's going to be an absolutely amazing dribbler. Skills, nutmegs, Rabonas, the lot, until he gets in with sight of the penalty area, and then he's just going to lose his head and balloon it wide. A bit like Andreas Pereira for Man United. Did I say I'm streaming Man United? Yeah, I did. But any chance to plug your own channel, innit? 1 o'clock UK time on the channel. FIFA 20. It'll be great. Malloy into Taylor. It goes to Hamilton. Intercepts well. Berger. Up the line to Vincent. Now let's get men forward. Let's go and help old Vincent out. Back to Hamilton. Into Vincent again. Ida. Hamilton goes on the over. Look at that. It's wonderful. Hamilton. Just cut it back. He does. Ida. Into the box. Ida shoots his block. Gets it back. Vincent will get on the rebound, but someone was offside. I'm just going to take off pass into space for now because I think it's making us a little bit wayward. Berger right on the edge. Gets it again. And wow, that rebound was very high. Went very, very high. Let's get some fresh legs on after this highlight. Kenny lays it back to Bunga. It's all Folkestone now. Kenny back to Bunga again. Out to Medina. Into Kenny. Getting a bit of space. The little young guy on the left. Ida! Good save, Burgess. Great save, that one. Ida's not playing well. We'll get him off. Let's bring Cheer on for the last few minutes. Vincent can come off and be replaced by Bonin, which means we can free Berger up to go into the Mazzala role and push forward. There's Bunga. Sorry, is what I meant. Bunga or Bungair. Bungair. That's probably a better way of pronouncing it rather than Bunga. Bunga sounds like I put an A on the end of it. Berger. Free kick in. Paulo Cesar can't get there. Medina. I mean, I don't think Hibs are going to score, to be honest. So I would like us to score in front of our home fans, though. That would be nice. James Hamilton. Berger. Back to Medina. Into Berger. And I have stressed this is a competition I want to win. So to you guys, obviously, I haven't stressed that to the dots on the screen. Bonin. What a ball from Bonin. Fernandez. He should have gone round the goalkeeper. Why is he shooting from there? In those situations, he runs through and goes around the goalkeeper normally. Kenny can't get there. Kenny's never going to win those headers. Paulo Cesar. Bunga. The corner routine we have is definitely set up for Ludwig at the back post, not Kenny, who's like 5'4". Berger. Into Bunga. To Paulo Cesar. Into Medina. Berger again. Keeping the ball well on the edge. No one really wants to cross it or do anything rather adventurous with it, but Wood brings it away, but he's robbed. Fernandez. It's just, I can't even see who's got the ball in there. Bonin. Bunga. And to James Hamilton. Hamilton's cross is blocked when someone decided to put it in the net, put it in the box. But yeah, Hamilton. Paulo Cesar. It's just relentless. This Hibs are going to struggle for breath. Kenny past the post. 17 shots, 6 on target. That's not the greatest ratio. Bruno Fernandes, you are having a shocker, and you're going to come off and be replaced by Gio. On you come. 2 Patreons on at the same time. That's what we like to see. There's 20 minutes to go. We've made all of our subs. It's pretty easy. We're going through. Dortmund are going through 5-2 up. Villarreal are going through with 2 away goals. So it is as predicted. As AZ also 2-0 up as well. But we are definitely on the harder side of the draw. And we need to... Oh, that's not what... is that what I wanted? Yeah, that is what I wanted. Out of possession. Don't get stuck in anymore. Picking up a few too yellows. A few too many yellow cards as Kenny comes forward. Down the left. Inside to Bonin. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I just don't want to get knocked out by Dortmund. Into Gio blocked and cleared away for a corner. Throw-in, sorry. James Hamilton into Bunga. James Hamilton. That's now a corner. I was just predicting the future, people. I was just predicting the future. It's fine. Chia. Quick corner in, and it's penalty? It is a penalty. Handball from Lucky Umar. He's not very lucky today. He gets a yellow card for his troubles. It was obviously a goal-bound header or something. But number 6 will be Berger, I think. Bunga, even. Bunga fires it in, sends the keeper the wrong way. Brad will be happy again. Dominic Bunga gets his 4th goal of the season. He looked confident. He knew exactly where he wanted to put it. And it was just to the left-hand side with the keeper going the wrong way. And that will be that. All I wanted was a goal in front of our fans. And with 10 minutes to go, we've got a penalty, which makes it 1-0 as Hackett goes around James Hamilton, gets into the box. He's still going, Hackett. Good save. And Barron really should have scored. 19 shots we've had. It's been 2 demolition games. Oh, Maritimo coming back into it. 2-2, but they need to score 2 more inside 4 minutes as Gio picks the ball up. He's still going, Gio, and he's got round Rajepi. Gio holds it up, lays it back to Bunga. Bunga into Osmani. Osmani heads it down to Paulo Cesar. Tried a bender. A curling shot, that is, not anything to do with, the derogatory term of bender. And Bonin heads that down well. Medina, Ramos, into Berger. Berger into Chia. Chia's got lots of space now on that right-hand side. Comes forward. Good ball out to Osmani. Osmani cuts inside into Paulo Cesar. He didn't panic that time in the box. He makes it 2. 21 shots. It's about 4 clear-cut chances. It's about time we put one more of them away. Lovely play, and Palace says, that'll do his confidence the world of good. As Chia lit out Osmani. Osmani did really well to cut inside here. Don't know why he didn't shoot, but saw the run of Cesar, and he's not going to miss. He is not going to miss from there. As Maritimo still need 2 more goals to knock out Villarreal. Looks like it's going to be us v Villarreal in the next round, as Dortmund are going to be taking on whoever the other one was on our side of the group, which I really can't remember. There's Burgess with the ball, but there's only 20 seconds left. As Hackett keeps that in play for Hibs into Rajepi. Rajepi back to Malloy. Malloy to Taylor. Taylor goes long and Medina wins the header. Bonin picks it up. Have we got time for another? I don't think we have. Oh, excuse me. I don't think we have. As Berger goes long. There it is. Full-time whistle. 4-0 on aggregate. 2-0 away. 2-0 at home. Job done in the Europa Conference League. And that's what we like to see, to be honest. Then we've got Blackburn Rovers in the quarter-final of the FA Cup as well, because they beat Spurs as Villarreal go through. So it'll be us v Villarreal. It'll be Dortmund versus Udinese. That was the other one, wasn't it? Who got a 2-0 win against Maccabi Tel Aviv. AS Monaco go through. Aberdeen go through. AEK go through. So yeah, you sort of picture AS Monaco probably on this side of the draw to go through. Maybe AZ, but probably Monaco to get to the final from that side. And then it's, honestly, I think it's us and Dortmund on this side. But to get to that game, we've got to beat Villarreal, which will be the next episode on the 8th of April. So 4 days after my birthday will be 5 dribbles, 5 key passes. Yeah, really good. Well done. That's impressive, according that he's not used to playing out there yet as an inside forward. But when are they scheduled for? Not too far away. It will be Blackburn, Bournemouth and Norwich offline, and then Villarreal again. We'll do the same thing. We'll do both games in one episode, and we've got to win those games to put up a very tasty tie, which will most likely be with Dortmund. In terms of the Premier League, we are just about holding on to 7th place. We've got a game in hand that we really need to win to try and get Man United back so that we can go into the Europa League next year, and also try and get away from Fulham. Now, we've got a pretty decent run in. Some tough games, but some easy games in there as well. So we should... Basically, it should be beat Bournemouth, beat Norwich, beat Leeds, lose to Liverpool, beat Brighton, lose to Chelsea, beat Stoke, lose to Arsenal. That's what I'm expecting to happen, which I think would then secure us enough. Because I think Fulham have got a pretty tough run in as well, if I remember rightly. So yes, they've just beaten Liverpool 3-0. They've just beaten Liverpool 3-0. Oh my God. They've got Man United, Arsenal, loss. Should beat Bournemouth, should beat Villa, should lose to Spurs, should beat Blackburn, should beat Wolves. So it'll be pretty close come the end of the season to see who's going to get those the European spots, I should say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. The Discord link is in the description below, so check it out if you want to join in, chat about Football Manager, FIFA, PES and general football. That will be most welcome as well. You can support the channel with a Patreon link and get your name in the game, which will be great. But come and watch me stream every night FIFA, 1 o'clock, well, every evening for me in Singapore, every afternoon at 1 o'clock GMT time in the UK. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.